So I'm pretty much gonna walk you dolls through every single step that I went through in order to style, cleanse, deep condition, everything. We talking about it all today. Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. I'm super excited to get into this video. As you can tell by the title, I am here with a braid out, a soft, fluffy, defined, good feeling, good smelling, everything braid out. I am so happy with the way that my hair came out. This is definitely some of the best braid out results I have ever gotten, but I know we're not here for the long intros, so let's just get right into it. So all of the products that I use for this braid out are from the Shedavi Crown collection. This entire collection is meant to hydrate, promote thickness, promote hair growth, as well as length retention. And all of the products are infused with aloe, agave nectar, hibiscus, vegan botanicals, which are all gonna support and promote healthy hair, moisture, and like I said, growth and length retention. And I have the entire collection right back here. So we're gonna walk through each one and I'm gonna show y'all what I used. So I started off using the Shedavi Hair and Scalp Growth Elixir, and I used this as my pre-poo. So the cool thing about this oil is that you can use it as a sealant when you're styling, you can use it for a hot oil treatment, you can use it for a pre-poo. So that's what I did. I ended up using it for a pre-poo. So I went ahead and parted my hair into 4 sections, and then I took some of the oil and massaged my scalp. I also put this oil on the shaft of my hair as well as the ends, and the oil actually has a hint of tea tree in it, but it's not overbearing. It's very light. You do get just a fresh hint of mint. And this elixir is a blend of over 20 essential oils that support a healthy scalp, and it's multi-purpose. Now, I normally detangle with an actual detangler, so I was gonna use the Shedavi moisturizing conditioner, but the elixir gave my hair so much, I don't wanna say slip, but it softened my hair so much that I was able to finger detangle and comb through my dry hair with just the oil. So I didn't even need to wet it and use a conditioner. So I didn't even use this because the oil was all that I needed to detangle my hair and do my pre-poo. It was kind of almost therapeutic. I was sitting there massaging my scalp, which is also good for circulation. Make sure y'all massaging your scalp. But I pretty much made sure that my entire head was nice and oiled up. And then I went ahead and twisted each section just to get it out the way. I just ended up letting it sit in my hair for about an hour before I washed it out. So after my pre-poo, I washed my hair with the Shedavi Crown Moisturizing Shampoo. Now this shampoo is meant to give you a deep yet gentle cleanse. So it's meant to get in there, get rid of the dandruff, get rid of the buildup without leaving your hair feeling stripped and feeling like it's lacking moisture. And I would say the texture is more on the runny side, which I didn't mind because I was able to take a small amount of shampoo and still work it through my entire scalp and the shaft of my hair. And as you can see, the shampoo is right where the label starts, which I think is amazing. Look at how much that is. That's barely nothing, and I lathered my hair twice. But like I said, the fact that it has a more runny texture, it's easier to get a smaller amount throughout your whole head rather than a thicker shampoo where you're gonna have to use more of in order to spread. So yeah, I love the fact that I barely even touch the bottle and I was able to lather twice. On the website, they do describe the shampoo as being medium frothy, so it is very easy to rinse out. You're not gonna feel like you're sitting there for ages trying to get all the suds out your hair. I rinsed this out pretty quickly. As I was washing my hair and after I rinsed it out, my hair did not feel dry. I didn't feel like that stringy, stripped kind of feeling that usually sulfate shampoos give you. But this shampoo is meant to rehydrate and revive dry, brittle hair, so I wasn't surprised that it didn't leave my hair feeling stripped. Then I'm excited about this because this is definitely one of my favorite products in the collection. Like if I had to pick 3 out of all of the products, I would say this is in the top 3 for sure. This is the Protein Mask Deep Protein Conditioner. I love this so much. And again, before we even get into it, again, I was able to condition my entire head, roots, shaft, ends, everything. And I barely touched the top. Like, so I took the protein deep conditioner and applied it to my entire head from root to ends, and I let it sit for a few minutes. Now, when it comes to protein, I tread lightly because I do have low porosity hair, so it's very easy for me to get protein overload. When I put this in, I didn't even detangle. I was like, you know what, this is my first time using it. Some proteins tend to make your hair feel a little hard and they're not the best to detangle with. I was kind of scared to detangle, so I just spread it throughout my hair and then I twisted it back up and I finished with the rest of my shower. I like to let the steam from the shower really get my deep conditioner going. So after about, I would say 10 to 15 minutes of being in the shower with the steam, I took my hair down and it was butter. What's softer, butter or pillow? Whichever, that's what it was. It was butter soft, it was pillowy. It felt amazing, like amazing. And I was able to detangle with no problem. As you can see, when I was detangling, I kind of got the comb through on the first or like the second pass through. I didn't even have to start at the ends and work my way up. Like, no, straight from the root, I was able to detangle my hair with this conditioner. Mind you, this is after washing it. And you know, usually after you wash your hair, you almost always have to comb through it and kind of detangle it again. I detangled my hair right from root to end with no problem. And as I was rinsing it out, it just felt so, I can't even describe how soft it felt. That's how soft this protein deep conditioner left my hair. My curls were clumping on their own, like as if I put styling product in it. This was an amazing protein treatment for me personally and my low porosity hair because it's so easy for me to get protein overload. Using a treatment like this that is actually meant to restore moisture protein balance, this is exactly what I needed. And I would definitely say, if you have low porosity hair like me, you will definitely benefit from this, because as we know, too much moisture is just as bad as too much protein. So I enjoyed using something that is meant to give you that balance. And this is made with 7 amino acid proteins that are meant to strengthen your hair. It's made to repair your hair. And the best way to put it, the amino acid proteins in this pretty much fill in the gaps along your hair shaft. So if you have any damage, if you have heat damage, if you have color damage, breakage, all things that I've experienced throughout my natural hair journey, throughout the shaft of your hair, you pretty much have little gaps. And that's where the bond in your hair kind of has broken, and that's where you got the damage. So the amino acid proteins in this are meant to fill in those gaps. So once you use this, and especially over time, your hair should feel stronger, it should be shinier, you should have more length retention, and more easy to manage hair all around. Literally, if the collection was only a pre-poo, a wash, and a deep condition, I would be so happy with this. Like, I didn't even feel like I needed to put more product to style my hair or do anything, because my hair was just, it was on 100 after using this. I'm not even gonna lie. So after the protein deep conditioner, I was ready to style. My hair was super soft. My curls were clumping on their own already. I was ready to style. Then I applied the Shedavi Crowned Leave-In Conditioner. This top 3 as well. Top 3 out of the entire collection. Not only did it smell amazing, smells so good. Once I applied this to my hair was already soft from the protein treatment. But once I put this in my hair, it was silky. Do you understand? I don't think you understand. It was silky, smooth, and soft. It wasn't just soft. It wasn't just like, oh, this feels good. Like, no, I felt like I had a new head of hair on my head. I felt like I had a new head of hair. It instantly softened my hair. Instantly. Like, I didn't think it could get any softer after the protein treatment, but this, it does have a thicker consistency. It's not as loose as other leave-ins, but it was still super easy to get through my hair without using a lot of product. Again, do you see how high this is? It doesn't even look like I used anything. Like, this still looks like it could be sealed and untouched. I barely used any of this barely touched the surface, and I got this throughout my whole entire head. More than enough product. It's not like I use a dime size amount, because you know we don't follow the dime size amount rule when it comes to conditioners. I was pretty heavy handed with this and barely scratched the surface. And it also has this gorgeous satin sheen, almost like a pearlescent to it. I didn't know if it was the bottle or the actual product until I actually put it in my hand, and I was like, oh wow, no, the product actually looks like this. I don't know how they did it, but it made the product feel that much more luxurious. Like, not only does it feel great, not only did it make my hair feel crazy soft instantly, but it felt good using it. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it is the aesthetic and the packaging and the way that a product looks or feels that gets us to buy it again. And I just loved using this like satiny kind of leave-in conditioner. I felt really good using it. And the highlight of this product for me, and why it is my top 3 of the entire collection, is because it's multi-purpose. So this leave-in can be used as a leave-in, a hair milk, a moisturizer, and something else. I feel like there's a 4th thing: a leave-in, a hair milk, a hair lotion, and a moisturizer. So I ended up using this as the only product for my braid out. Like, I could end the video right here on that note. I was amazed that I could actually use this as my one and only product for my hair. And then of course I sealed it in with the oil. But as far as like styling, this is the only styler that I used. After I applied this to my hair, I only took a few drops of the elixir and I just coated my hands with it and then started to braid my hair. And that was about it. So after I braided my hair, I let it dry for 2 days. And then to take it down, I went back in with my hair and scalp elixir, and I used that to coat my hands and take my braids down to make sure that I didn't have any frizz. And the takedown process wasn't anything crazy. Like I said, I just coated my hands with some of the elixir, and then I took the braids down and lightly separated my hair. I simply unraveled the braid and pulled apart the curls where they naturally wanted to separate. And this is day 1, fresh out of the braids, and you can see the shine, the definition, the moisture. My hair is pillow soft, but still has a great amount of definition to it. I was so happy with my day 1 results, and I knew that it was only up from here as far as my hair lasting throughout the week. And then here we are, day 3. Like, what's up? Where we going? What we doing? Cause I am so in love with the way that this came out. So out of the entire collection, the only 2 products that I didn't get to try was the moisturizing conditioner. And then the other product that I didn't get to use is the Wash and Go styling gel, which the name of the product kind of explains why I didn't use it. I do want to save this for a wash and go. It was between a wash and go and a braid out, and you dolls voted on my IG stories for me to do a braid out. So here we are, but I do still want to do a wash and go. And while I have, they all just smell so good. But while we're here, we might as well show you guys the texture. Let's get this right, make sure y'all could see it. I don't know how runny it is. I don't want to flip it over too much. Oh, it's not runny at all. It's actually, do y'all see that? It's actually kind of like bouncy, like a jelly. It's nice and thick. It's not runny at all. See that? It's like not even coming off my finger, and I'm hitting it pretty hard. Yeah, it's really, I love this consistency. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about this in the next video for sure. But that's about it, dolls, as far as this braid out goes. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed these braid out results as much as I did. But more importantly, I hope y'all learned something. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Bye.